What if I told you that most people trying to lose fat or build muscle are focusing on the wrong thing? They're chasing more protein, but ignoring the quality, calorie density, and efficiency of that protein. 100 grams of one food can fuel muscle growth, while 100 grams of another just adds extra fat and calories. So today, we're not just listing foods. We're ranking the top 5 protein-rich foods that are low in fat and calories, based on real-world efficiency, affordability, and how well your body actually uses them. The number 1 item on this list is something most people completely overlook, and it might just change the way you think about protein forever. At number 5 is something that looks simple, but behaves like a hidden protein weapon. Greek yogurt is basically yogurt that has been strained multiple times, removing excess liquid and sugar. That's why it has almost 2 times the protein of regular curd. Around 9 to 10 grams protein per 100 grams low fat if you choose the right version. But here's the interesting part. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria, and Greek yogurt feeds the good ones. That means better digestion, less bloating, improved nutrient absorption. It's slightly expensive than normal yogurt, but its nutritional values are superior. At number 4 is a food that has been quietly powering millions of people for thousands of years. Lentils are not just cheap. They're biologically efficient. They provide 8 to 9 grams protein per cooked 100 grams very low-fat, high-fiber content. But here's what most people miss. Lentils don't just give protein. They help control hunger hormones. That means you feel full longer, you snack less, and you naturally reduce calorie intake. And here's a powerful fact. Lentils are one of the few plant foods that are both high protein and high fiber at the same time, a rare combination in nutrition. This is a very good cost-effective protein option for vegetarians. At number 3, we enter gym territory. Chicken breast is the go-to protein for athletes for one reason: maximum protein, minimum calories. It delivers around 31 grams protein per 100 grams, very low fat when skinless. But here's the real reason it dominates fitness diets. Your body uses chicken protein with extremely high efficiency, meaning less is wasted, more is used for muscle repair. But yes, it can get boring, which is why smart diets rotate it with other proteins. At number 2, we have something that looks basic, but is scientifically elite. Egg whites are almost pure protein. 11 grams protein per 100 grams, 0 fat, and very low calories. But here's the key insight. Egg white protein is used as a global reference standard for measuring protein quality in foods. That means it's literally a benchmark. Why? Because it contains all essential amino acids in a highly absorbable form. And taking the number 1 spot is a food most people underestimate completely. Dried fish is not just food, it's a concentrated nutrition form of fish and one of the best protein source. But the main negative of this food is that it can be high in sodium due to preservation. So balance is key. Sun-dried fish contains high amount of salt. It's always better to choose machine-dried fish, because machines uses quick drying technique which doesn't require salt. Because when water is removed, protein becomes highly concentrated, nutrients become denser, and calories per gram drop in comparison to volume. That's why dried fish can contain 40 to 60 grams protein per 100 grams, very low fat, depending on type, and high mineral content. But here's the surprising part. In many coastal communities, Dried fish was never considered premium food. It was survival food. Yet today, nutrition science shows it is one of the most efficient natural protein sources per dollar and per calorie. So we covered 5 powerful, low-fat, high-protein economic foods you can easily include in your daily diet. But remember, the key is not just eating more protein, it's eating the right sources in the right balance.